What's good, y'all boys? It's your boy J. Lou back with another video, and today is different. It's my first PT session because my body's pretty messed up. Y'all gonna see in this video, bro, but I will let my man introduce himself.
Yep, so I'm Dr. Jonathan Gonzalez. I'm a physical therapist here in Zymo Gym in Orlando, Florida, and we're just trying to get your boy right. Trying to get him back to those 1v1s.
Yes, sir.
It's a road, it's a journey, but we're here for it.
Facts, bro. So make sure y'all tune in, bro, because I know some of y'all bodies messed up too. You know what I mean? So hopefully y'all learn something from this session. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe. Don't forget to stay shifty. Let's get some work in.
And get your body right.
Facts. I can put my knee 90, but you know, if you were to tell me to touch my butt from here, yeah, nah, I can't do that. So it's just like sometimes, I guess you would say, I get into uncomfortable positions, and let's just say if my body's wearing and tearing, if my knees aren't feeling great that day, you know, it's kind of weird for me to be in that position. So yeah, really just, I guess you would say, trying to focus more so on like my knee health in general, because I'm 28, you know, I'm getting up there. So
33, bro.
28 with 5 knee surgery, so my knee's about like 60 for real. So yeah, you know, just basically, so longevity wise, let's say I can play on that park run, or I can, you know, hoop, let's say, you know, consecutively.
This is your career, so you want to do this forever.
Exactly.
Sit here. I'm gonna kind of just check your hips out, check your knees
out. Oh yeah,
out,
my hips and everything suck. I promise you.
Relax here. Relax this knee here. Is that, okay, yeah, today's gonna be like mainly evaluation, because I see already a few things going on.
Yeah.
But then next time we'll really hit the ground.
Okay.
So you don't get that full knee bend in either knee. What does this feel like?
It feels fine.
Just a stretch?
Yeah, just a stretch.
Now if I add this number to it, stretch?
Just
no
like
pain.
a little, no pain, but just a little, like a tighter stretch, that's it.
And then if I come this way?
Just a stretch.
Just stretch, okay. Yeah, you see how this hip is coming up? So that's something we gotta work on. Do you warm up, do mobility, stuff like that?
I try to, you know.
Okay, so you do.
So sometimes though, it's just like it feels, it just feels more so like of a workout, if you know what I mean. So it's just like after I just got done playing, it's like, do I feel like putting myself through another, you know?
Scoot this way. And you only have so much time.
Exactly. So
what we have to do is create a plan that helps your schedule, doesn't like add an extra burden.
Right.
What about this? Does this hurt your hips?
No, it doesn't hurt. Just a stretch.
Where?
I feel it right here and.
Yeah, so we gotta work on that too. Okay. What about this?
Right here. Here.
Yeah, so that's all hip. And if I do this number here, see how like that other leg just kind of. Okay. Okay, so you know.
Yeah, I know. I promise you, I know.
Scoot this way. What's this feel like?
Right here.
Yeah, that's all hip. So it looks like, because of your lack of knee motion,
exactly,
you've been gaining that motion through your hips,
right,
and your ankles are working overtime. So that's where things can start to break down in the future. Okay, no back pain.
No. Surprisingly, but
no ankle stuff. Okay, good. So today, let's do this. Do you have and you usually get the pain all up through here?
No, not all through it. So like just say right now, I feel it like right here. And sometimes struggling bending my knee, but like once I like roll my body out, specifically like on this side and stuff like that, it usually gets better with the bends and stuff like that.
So what we'll do today is, and you said you're doing training with somebody, you're doing strength.
Yeah.
So we'll do some soft tissue through here. We'll work on your hip. We'll do that side hip. We'll do some soft tissue on that side. I'm not gonna go crazy with knee bending today, because if you're gonna play after, but with time,
we're gonna do that.
Even if it gets this much better, because after you have an injury and a surgery, the first 3 months is like key,
right?
Because if not,
scar tissue,
everything builds up, gets stiff. But even if we can get that much better, it'll make a difference on your knee, on your and getting this loosened up too.
And it's crazy. So a lot of times if y'all ever see me play and I wipe my feet from the front, that means I cannot bend my knee far enough for it. And that's how it is sometimes. Again, just more so like, let's just say I'm in a different country and where you have to play like every single day. Sometimes like I can stretch as much as possible and stuff like that. But well, let's just say I don't stretch as much as possible. But sometimes, let's just say I miss a day or miss a 2 and stuff like that. It just kind of becomes like my body's like very, very, very stiff.
Yeah.
Where I have to maybe warm up twice. Like I do way better warming up than I did before.
Yeah.
So I'm good now. But just kind of before, if I just didn't warm up properly,
yeah,
after I'm done playing, my body would be like
really hurt.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm trying to prevent. You know, just say I did forget to stretch that one day or 2 days, like I'm still okay to play and not in so much pain.
Okay, cool. Okay, lay on your back. We'll kind of work through here. We'll keep it light today. Just because I'm still kind of learning you and whatnot, but that's part of it. Yeah, just relax there. Is that pressure too much?
Nah, it's okay.
Is that where you get the knee pain?
Yeah.
Right through there. Is that too much? Just let me know.
I got you.
Just gonna work through that a little bit.
You know, going through 5 knee surgery, I have a good pain tolerance. So, but when I was in Australia, they were doing this, like, and I was getting this like probably every game or after the game and stuff like that. And when I tell you my body was feeling so great, that's how I know it's just like really just my IT band. Sometimes just gets too tight to where it affects my knee.
Once we get consistent, it'll be good.
And a lot of times, how I could tell if y'all can't tell, if I start driving more so right than I do left, because I really like going left, but that's because that's to plant off this knee. Yeah. So if I can't plant off this knee, I just always go right, and it really messes up. I wouldn't say messes up my game because you can't really tell a difference, but it messes up how I want to play at least. Yeah. And then also I want to get back into the 1v1 scene, and just like a lot of my, I guess say overexertion on my hips due to the lack of like mobility on my knees and stuff like that. It kind of affects me because in 1v1 is all about who can win like the really physical battle. Okay. And due to the lack of strength on my lower body, 9 out of 10 I lose it. You know, so like I get bumped a little more, or I just get bumped, but I can't get back due to the fact that I'm in like a weird angle. So. It just this is another reason why I really wanted to do this as well too.
Okay, so that's the goal. 1v1s are the goal. So you got to get your knees right. You got to get stronger. Yeah,
because I also want to do this travel the world playing 1v1. That's a lot more. That's a lot less tedious because I'm not playing, I guess you'll say, professionals. I'm playing more so people like right off the street. But still, it's a lot physical, but it's more so, I guess. Maybe like fatigued. So a lot of times why I lose 1v1s is because, let's say I dealt with physicality the whole first half. Yeah. And second half, let's just say a game gets close, 20-20 and stuff like that, we're going to 30. My legs feel, my legs just feel, they
give out on
and it's like, it's to a point kind of where I'm kind of like scared to sometimes cut. Because I cut hard. A lot of times when I cut, I'm like, and I watch back at the videos, I'm like, based off how my knees feel, I don't know how I did that. It's just like sometimes I'm like scared to cut or scared to get bumped. And I kind of like shy away from it, or I'm just shooting nothing but jump shots now. And
after we talked, I kind of started watching your videos. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah, like every game.
It makes sense when you say like, oh, when this hurts, I shift this way. But just from the naked eye, you're like, he's playing hard and he's cutting and he's shifting so fast and like on angles. And so I could see how that can wear you out after a while.
Yeah, so I just know if I'm able to do that like consistently and throughout the whole entire game, I
want to go elbow here. Ooh. I mean, that's too much.
Nah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna I would say it's gonna hurt like hell, but I had this done in Philippines one time, and when I tell you, they got hands of stone. Yeah, man, that job was not. But I went through it though. But boy, going through that, then I knew I could go through any other massage or anything. So
you were crying on things.
Man,
how's your badge on all your initiation?
Huh?
That was your initiation?
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So what's like the place outside of the United States has the best ballers?
The best ballers?
Yeah.
France got some really, really good. France, London, they got some hoopers for sure.
This is okay?
Yeah, this is fine. It's really like a God gift how I'm still able to move.
You've learned how you've learned how to compensate around your injuries. But most people would just quit. Like, it's just...
Yeah, I wanted to.
You don't have that,
I wanted to.
You don't have that knee flexion. I thought it was going to be, like, slightly off. Like, it's, you really lack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you're jumping nonstop. That's crazy. Yeah.
So, yeah, I just know, like, with how I move and, like, how stiff or tight my body is, pause, I just know, like, if I was to... loosen everything up and not exert or anything like that, I can move even crazier and stuff like that. So,
damn, I didn't even think about that. Like, how crazy can you get?
And it's a lot of times where it's like I have a lot of moves in my bag, but obviously I don't do a lot of them due to how my body is feeling.
Yeah.
But I can always tell, like, if my body's feeling really, really good, I can do a lot more moves and stuff like that, or I can move quicker or like change the speeds a lot faster and stuff like that. But it's just like, obviously, when my body's hurting and all that type of stuff, I tend to kind of like, I mean, even though I still move fast, I move slower than, compared to when I'm feeling good.
Yeah, it's like, I think it was Michael Porter Jr. Have you heard him talk about his back?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And he says, like, there's so many things he can't do, and the way he has to compensate just to be able to play. And I mean, he's a top tier player.
Exactly. So, kind of not trying to get like that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Too much?
No, we're good.
Yeah, so basically, Jordan gets pain like on the outside of his knees. So I'm just doing some soft tissue just to help a little bit with that pain, loosen things up. He does a lot of his strength training with his trainer, so I'm gonna work on like mobility of his hips, mobility of his knees. He lacks a lot of mobilities in his knees and his hips from just a bunch of surgeries without doing the proper rehab. So that's what we're gonna focus on today. Today is the first day, so we're just gonna kind of keep it light, see how he feels afterwards. He's got some runs after, so we're not gonna go crazy. And then just build off that. And so that's kind of what we're doing today.
The downside when I was younger was obviously I didn't stretch. I was like that kid that will always just like run on the court, not stretch or anything. Kids, please stretch. Please stretch. Longevity wise, bro, if you stretch, properly warm up and stuff like that, you'll be able to play.
Yeah, and if you're an athlete, right? And they say like, oh, you don't need physical therapy, you could just do exercise at your house. Like, that's all he can bend his knee. Most people in their 20s can get their heel close to their butt, if not touching their butt. And so the same thing here. So
and that's gonna hurt.
You got ACL tears, right? Like, and look, this is how far we are from his butt. It's like, we could even measure that. There's a huge space in there and he's wincing.
Yeah.
So, not because I'm a physical therapist, but you got to do your rehab after any kind of surgery.
Facts. A lot of y'all see, a lot of parents will see it and just be like, we could do this at home. I'm wasting money and all that type of stuff.
Or the doctors or the surgeon will say, do these 5 exercises, but those 5 exercises may help you go from like sitting to standing or off the toilet or off this or upstairs. But to get from surgery to playing basketball, football, baseball, you need more therapy. You need higher level therapy with exercises, mobility, the whole 9.
All right, bro.
So stay on your back. No, you're good. You're good right where you're at. So have you gotten like your hips mobilized before? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
So it's like basically, it's like a deep stretch in your hips and your hip joints. I'm gonna put this belt right like in your hip crease, and I'm just gonna try to stretch your hips.
Snap. No, I've never had that.
So let's do this. Stay on your back. Scoot to the edge here. No, but lay down flat.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. And scoot towards me. Good.
Got me a little scared.
Nah. Everything today is gonna be super light, just because I'm getting to know you.
I bet.
And then we'll progress. Just let me know if anything's not comfortable.
I got you.
What about? Because I'm a father. trying to bend down.
Man, that's your, I was about to say, that's your heart. That's your hurt.
All right, relax here.
I was like, I've been walking more.
Is there a stretch in there?
Yeah.
In the hips? Is that too much?
No, we're good.
Breathe through that. Try to stay like this, bro. Relax. Good. Is that painful? Mm-mm. But is there like deep pressure in the hips, like a stretch?
Yeah, but I also feel it on the side of my knee too.
Yeah, that's how stiff your hips and knees are. Relax. So here we're just working on hip internal rotation. What you need to squat, bend, jump, run, walk, and hip flexion. So you can get deeper on when he's trying to jump. And then relax here. So what's your next like short-term and like long-term goal? Like you said you want to play ones, that's long-term. What's like your next short-term goal, basketball-wise? Relax there.
Really like work a lot on my body and kind of get used to hooping again. Like having a daughter. Yeah, having a daughter. Boy, I was not hooping as much as I used to. So then that kind of got me to my body was hurting really, really, really bad when I started getting back into the groove of hooping. Yeah. So just like hooping, getting consistently with hooping, but also getting consistent with working on my body as well too, as much as I am hooping, because if I'm not hooping, I guess like me, that's no food on the table and all that type of stuff. So especially now that I have to provide even more now, I want to keep going at a high level.
Stretch there, or is that more than you?
Yeah, I feel it.
We don't want to stop. So it gets a little knees, a little hips, but I don't want this to be like agonizing. I just want a light stretch. Right there or more?
You could do a little more.
Right there. Just breathe through that. Need a break?
No, I'm okay.
Oh yeah. See how your hips just already turning out?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Breathe through that. We're gonna work on that. Try to keep that glute, that left glute towards the table. You don't have to force it, but
I don't even know how.
that's okay. Breathe through that. Nice and easy. Physical therapy, man. We gotta get back to it.
I know, man. A lot of people don't understand, bro. Physical therapy is actually like a very mentally challenging thing. Like, it's gonna be hell. I'm not gonna lie. But obviously afterwards you feel great, but boy, it's just obviously putting yourself through a lot of pain during it, where you're like, bro, I don't even know if I wanna go back.
But he wants to come back.
Yeah, obviously.
I'm messing with
But nah, like for real.
No, it's tough. It's
yeah,
tough.
like a lot of people don't understand, like coming back from like knee surgery and stuff like that, you basically have to force your knee to get back straight. You basically have to force your knee to touch your butt again. And it's a very like mentally like challenging thing, because obviously you need your knee to be 90 degree angle. You need your knee to be straight. Yeah, more than 90 degree, but I'm just gonna say 90 because y'all see my knees. But yeah, bro, like imagine like all the swelling. You know how your knee swells up, then imagine like somebody basically forcing it to try to touch your butt. That jokes. And you can't fight it or anything, because boy, y'all be strong. So
yeah, and the thing too is like, it's mentally hard because you guys go from playing, anybody could be a a mom, a dad, but athletes especially go from jumping, running, sprinting, lifting heavy weights
to now barely like being able to, like it's just like, but so a lot of things.
Exercise of just sliding your heel.
Yeah, you do this. Yeah. 24/7. You're just like, bro, this is like so boring, you know. On your side, facing that way. But you need it, bro. I promise you need it.
Yeah. So here we're gonna stretch the knee a little bit, but I'm not gonna go crazy. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get hip and knee here. I'm gonna stop.
I'm good right now.
Okay. Good?
No. Like we could go more.
You're still playing at a high level. Yeah. Keep going?
Yeah, a little more. All right, we can stop right there.
Right through. You do the same like with basketball? Like you kind of...
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Man, we had a run where I went 0 for 4. I was missing layups and everything, but...
Just breaking it down like, man, this is what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like again, we see NBA players. We've seen Klay Thompson go, 0 for 16 or something like that? You know what I mean? He's like probably like the second best shooter ever. So it's just like, you know, people look up to me and idolize me and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of people just kind of show their perfect days. I like to show my perfect days, good days, bad days, just due to the fact I show like this is how you overcome a bad day. You know what I mean? Everybody's always gonna have a bad day. You just always want to like limitate how many bad days you have.
For sure. Kick lightning. Yeah, that's true. Good. Life's good and bad. It's not one or the other.
Exactly.
And relax. All right, so talk to me. What happened with the Knicks and the Spurs? I think the Spurs were the favorite.
Yeah, Spurs, I think,
from your perspective.
I honestly think Spurs just got out-coached every second half.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying.
Because there's no way you're up every single game. I feel like they kind of focused too much on Brunson.
Yeah.
Where everybody else...
The Knicks are deep.
Yeah, exactly. Where everybody else started doing really, really, really good. And Brunson just did good in spurts.
Yeah.
Because realistically, if you think about it, if Brunson has 50 and everybody else has like 5, 10, you know what I mean? You're going to live with Brunson killing y'all. But I feel like also they need another big.
Or you're saying the Knicks?
San Antonio, because Wemby can't play the 5.
Yeah.
I think he's too small, body frame wise.
And he kind of doesn't play much like a 5.
Like all Cat was doing was basically knocking him out his line, and it forced him to basically he couldn't drive to the paint.
Cat had a great series.
Yeah. So
all right, let's do one last thing here. Let's do this one in the gym, and then we'll call it.
All right.
Move around a little bit, walk.
I would say, yeah, my knee feels good already.
Or we can call it there and see how you respond.
It's up to you, whatever you
think.
think.
With the cable machine, not like weights, but use weight. But I don't know. Let's do this. Let's see how you respond. Shoot me a text tomorrow, and then we'll progress.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet. Thank you so much, man.
No problem. Let me show you the court.
Facts. Okay. Let's see it.
So they're gonna make this into more gym space where they have the half court.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Say what's up to them. This is what they have. Doing the white shoe over here.
What's good? How you been?
Up, boss?
You good, man? Facts. Look, the greatest recovery place in Orlando, man. We got look. I stay away from that cold plunge. You know what I mean? I stay from look. We got the cryo. We got and the sauna. Yeah, I was struggling with that word. Infrared sauna. I like the power plate. I don't know why, but it be having me.
It feels good.
Yeah, it feels good. We got leg sleeves up there. We got I forget what's Joe. What's the little
dry float.
Dry float? Yeah. I love that dry float, man.
And then Lisa's here. She does IG.
How you doing? Yeah, they got everything here, man. Yeah. They got everything here, bro. So cupping.
EMF that he's on right here. See that pulse?
He's on what?
PEMF, pulse electromagnetic frequency.
Oh snap. What's good, bro? You good?
That's J-Luke.
Nah, bro. Look, that's what I'm saying. Best recovery place in Orlando, bro. I promise you.
You back in town? We're good.
Yeah.
Come by.
Okay, I got you. I need it, so. All right, boom, man. That wraps up the PC session today. Again, fully transparent, bro. But at the end of the day, y'all see how messed up my body is, and I'm killing y'all. So imagine when I have a good body. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's gonna get dangerous out here. But make sure you like, subscribe. Don't forget, stay shifty. We out of here.